Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Writer. I just made a mega spruce. We are in the third village, the North Village, and I've decided I'm going to finally start building on this server a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to build myself a house in this town. I've already got a house in the other town. I really like it, but it's incorporated with the village. You can just make out... You could just make out the church, but now I'm not seeing it for some reason. In that other village, so technically you should be able to see it from here. Maybe it's running fraps. Anyway, I'm going to lay down a foundation for this building. It's going to be a tower, and then there's going to be a little house connected to it. And yeah, and I'll be telling a story once we get the foundation down. Okay, so here's the basic foundation. I figured out why you can't see the other village. It's because... I expanded this, by the way. Sorry, I'm real ADD today. This has been pulled out a little bit to cover more of this hill. Okay, so now, can you see the church up there in the right-hand corner? So now if we run back, you should be able to see it from this house, just barely. It's not loaded. Those chunks don't load when I walk back to the other end. There it is. Ta-da! Hooray! You can barely see the other village. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. But I realized I also want a front porch. If I put a front porch on this thing, and the steps come down here, I guess I can right here, so... Anyway, so we're going to raise this up. This area down here will not be the base. It will actually be up one more. So here's our actual foundation. I'll probably end up having to put a basement underneath it. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about another Call of Cthulhu game. I used to do this quite a lot with Gophercraft videos back in the day. There we go. So here's the foundation. There's where our floor is going to be. And I'm thinking... Then front porch will be here, run the length of the house. And no, get out of here. Oh man, these guys are going to fall down in here. It's going to be bad. Let me get the floor put in and I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our main flooring in too, and eventually I will add a basement somewhere. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys today about... Oh wait, let me say one more thing. What I'm going to end up doing here is building the building out of stone brick as opposed to like cobblestone. I want this house to look... Any additions that I end up making to the village, I want to look different enough from other buildings in the village that you know that it's an addition. I know that's really kind of dumb, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there should be the front door right there. Anyway, and I'm probably just going to take this out. We'll just leave this open like so. And maybe the entrance to the basement will be over on this side. Anyway, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about was, talk to y'all about, I guess I should say, everybody says you guys, so I don't feel as original when I do so, is about a scenario called the horror, what do I call it? I named it The Horror in the Hills, which is also, I found out later, the name of an actual, not necessarily a Call of Cthulhu. We're going to put big windows on the ends, I think. This is one I made up partially. The most of it was actually from the original Call of Cthulhu game book. That's a little weird, but that's okay. The actual Call of Cthulhu game book. Four is gonna... Oh, wait. Oh, I can have a gorgeous view this direction. 2, 3. Or we could do 2 smaller windows. And it starts out with characters actually... Oh, crumb. I want to do a cobblestone facade type thing, so I need more cobblestone. It starts out with the characters actually on one of these bus trips that they used to take back in the 20s to go see the changing colors. And they probably do that still today. In the fall. Oops. But in this case, alright, I'm gonna have to stop and go get more cobble, so I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Whoops, wrong thing. So, anyway, this was a group of brand new players. They had never played Call of Cthulhu before. Several of them had not played any RPGs before. You guys are idiots. I should build a building right there in the middle near that thing just to kind of fill it out. So, the characters were Claire McAdams, who was a talent agent, Jason Carthage, who I don't remember what he did. Charles Picano was a barber. Grace O'Connor was a zookeeper, and Professor Katie Brooks was a math teacher, if I remember correctly. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's go ahead and build a chest. Temporarily put down this guy. Build a chest. Oop, oop, oop. Gollum killing a spider. Good job, guy. There, we can get rid of some of our spare stuff that I don't need. Okay. Anyway, I tell you what I do need is ladders. Did I keep my ladders? Of course not. So, they were on this bus trip, and going up to Vermont, and the bus broke down. So, the guy driving the bus was like, okay, everybody just stay here. Do not go anywhere. Do not wander. I will go get some help. And they could see a town nearby. So, I'm trying to decide if this house is going to be 2 stories tall. We know this guy is going to be several stories tall. So, boop, boop. Okay. And I think the house is only going to be 1 story tall. It's going to be a small house. We'll start the actual things right here. And then maybe extend them out 1 or 2 more for the porch if I have room. It's a big house. It's much bigger than any other houses in the village, so hooray for me and my big house. But for now, let's go ahead and keep working on the tower real quick. It's going to be at least a couple stories high. Anyway, so they... My Max Rider special here, as Scotty Garbitas puts it. So they... So the bus driver leaves, and they're wandering around, and Dr. Brooks wanders away from the bus. And she spots this awful, horrific creature that appears to be almost like a lobster with some kind of weird, strange, terrible head covered in cilia. And is this all the tallest this is going to be? I think it is. I think this is as high as we're going to go. We're going to make this just... Well, shoot. No, we're going to make this 3 stories tall. Because otherwise it's going to look very squat with the house right next to it. So 46 is well more than I need. I went a little overboard there, I'm afraid. So she sees this horrible creature. She goes running back to the bus. And actually, no, the bus driver hasn't left yet. He's working on the bus, trying to fix it. And she says, oh my god, I saw this thing. I saw it. And she's flipping out. She didn't make a sanity check, so she is going a little bit crazy. And the bus driver seems to suddenly, he kind of knows what's going on, it seems like. They get the impression, and he gets a gun out from where he had it hidden on the bus, and he tells them to wait with the bus, says, do not leave the bus. Whatever happens, do not leave the bus. I will be back as soon as I can. And they're like, well, let us come with you. Let us help you. And he's like, no, you can't. You cannot help me with this. I'll handle this, and then I will return. Wow, this is tall. I guess every village needs a watchtower, though. That one kind of has it in the church. Yeah, I love it when I can jump down and catch the ladder. 5 is plenty, so that'll get us up. Boop, boop. And like I said, I'm only going to make this a 1-story house, so that the tower here will project up out of it a little higher. If I make it 2 stories, then again we're running into house with a squat looking tower no matter how tall it is. So time passes. Now, I think I was saying before that I got the initial scenario, well, we'll wait and tell you guys that. What am I going to put on top here? For now, we'll do this. I think, some. And the porch itself is going to be wood, is going to be fence, so that'll make it slightly different. Let's do this. So they're waiting the bus. They're talking about going. They can see a town not too far away, and eventually the bus driver, they see him up the road, and he waves to them. He kind of motions to them. Oh, shoot, I keep starting sentences and then not ending them. The initial part of this was in the Call of Cthulhu 2nd edition book, maybe 3rd edition. I can't remember which one I found it, but I'll tell you where it stops off. And all this was pretty basic. Oh wow, this has got a great view. I mean, like,